A winning streak on the line, and a new challenger from Winston-Salem comes to town. The Edenton Steamers looking to rack up their double-digit wins on the season. They play host to the Carolina Disco Turkeys from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, the first matchup between the teams. Hello, everyone. I'm Jacob Smedley. Thank you for joining me on the Edenton Steamers YouTube page, your home for all Steamers baseball this season. The Edenton Steamers set to embark on their fourth exhibition matchup this season. 3-0 so far, with wins over the High Point Air Force, Clayton Clovers, and last night a close 6-5 victory over the Wake Forest Fungo, welcoming to town the Carolina Disco Turkeys Independent Baseball Club. And again, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, they are 7-4, winners of 6 of their last 7 ball games, getting set after about an hour-and-a-half delay. Some travel miscues for the Disco Turkeys. Their 3.5-hour trek across the state of North Carolina delayed a bus breakdown, stunting the Disco Turkeys from making their way to Edenton, but they are here and ready to go. The third game of a 7-game homestand for the Clams right here at historic Hicks Field. Lineup cards have been exchanged. We'll have the starting lineups and the first pitch on the other side. You're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube page. The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting one more youth baseball camp this summer. The final camp dates this year are July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today. The Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Sunday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing special-themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all the proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you would like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way.
Hey, I'm Ryan Kay. You're watching Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers Baseball YouTube.
Welcome back to historic Hicks Field, just a few minutes away. Pitchers coming in from the bullpen. Steamers starter Luke Dilder and catcher Macon Winslow coming in from the home bullpen. And take a look at the lineups for tonight's ball game for the visiting Disco Turkeys. Leading off, the right fielder number 2, Bentley Yates. Then batting second, the shortstop number 10, Devin Rodriguez. Batting third, the designated hitter number 6, Logan Conklin. Batting fourth, the second baseman number 42, Matt Rivers. Batting fifth, the catcher number 15, Jonathan Barham. Batting sixth, the third baseman number 13, Matt Gustafson. Batting seventh, the left fielder number 27, Calvin Schubert. Batting eighth, the extra hitter number 9, Chase Locklear. Batting ninth, the first baseman number 18, Nick McAdam. And batting 10th, the center fielder number 39, Chuck Evans. And on the mound is right-hander number 37, Connor Frail. For the visiting Disco Turkeys, for the Steamers, leading off and playing second base number 3, Luke Myers. Batting second, the left fielder number 22, Ryan Kay. Batting third, the designated hitter number 29, Gabe Kirk. Batting fourth, the catcher number 24, Macon Winslow. Batting fifth, the extra hitter number 9, Tyler Overitis. Batting sixth, the center fielder number 16, Drifton Paget. Batting seventh, the first baseman number 20, Tate Abbott. Batting eighth, the third baseman number 13, Alden Cottle. Batting ninth, the right fielder number 12, Davis Halstead. Batting 10th, the shortstop number 7, Ty Garza, with number 17, Luke Dilder, on the mound. And we'll turn it over for the playing of our national anthem.
Visit dailyadvance.com. This time we ask if you would please stand. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats for the singing of our anthem, tonight being performed by Justin Smith.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Justin. Great.
Steamers, Disco Turkeys, next. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 3 remaining fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Saturday, June 24th, Saturday, July 2nd, and Saturday, July 29th. Mark your calendars today, and we will see you at the ballpark. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause.
Hey, my name is Zane Loveday, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. First pitch just a few minutes away. Luke Duda on the mound for the Steamers, finishing up his warm-up pitches. Again, the starting lineup for the visiting Carolina Disco Turkeys. Leading off, the right fielder number 2, Bentley Yates. Batting second, the shortstop number 10, Devin Rodriguez. Batting third, the designated hitter number 6, Logan Conklin. Batting fourth, the second baseman number 42, Matt Rivers. Fifth, Jonathan Barnum, the catcher. Matt Gustafson, the third baseman, batting sixth. Calvin Schubert, the left fielder, batting seventh. Chase Locklear, the extra hitter, batting eighth. Nick Macadon, the first baseman, batting ninth. And Chuck Evans, the center fielder, batting 10th. And the first pitch to Bentley Yates is fouled off. It's 0-1. And will face left-hander Luke Dilda in his first start of the year, and the 0-1 pitch is inside. 1-1 to Yates. Dilda 1-0 so far on the season. 5 ERA in 4 games pitched, 9 innings pitched, 5 earned runs. He has 9 Ks. And the 1-1 pitch grounded over to short. Garza coming in. Ty Garza the throw to first and picked by Abbott for out number 1. Low throw by Garza, but Abbott went down and got it, and there's 1 away here in the first. Defensively for the Steamers, behind the plate Macon Winslow. Abbott, Myers, Garza, and Cottle around the infield. In the outfield, Kay, Drifton, Paget back in center field, and Davis Halstead back in right. Last night, Tate Abbott, Alden Cottle, Drifton Paget all getting the night off. And the first pitch is outside to Devin Rodriguez from North Carolina A&T, the junior middle infielder. And the 1-0 pitch is fouled off. It's 1-1. Rodriguez, no average so far this season. Started sparingly for the Disco Turkeys through 11 games so far. And the 1-1 pitch, high and outside. Disco Turkeys so far this season playing the Wampus Cats, the Fungo a couple of times. Haven't played any PCL opponents. And the 2-1 pitch from Dilda is in there for a strike. Luke Dilda has really settled in. It started the season 4 scoreless against the High Point Air Force. Gave up 5 earned runs June 11th against Tarboro. But since then, 3 1/3 scoreless out of the pen. His first start. 2-2 is high. Steamers still looking for a clean first inning. Back-to-back games where they've allowed 2 runs in the first. And the 3-2 pitch to Rodriguez, swing and a miss. He struck him out on the high fastball. Strikeout for Dilda, and now 2 outs here in the top of the first. Dilda featuring that fastball, like to elevate it, get it up in the zone with speed, and mix in that breaking ball. He's used it backdoor a few times this season. And now stepping in, the designated hitter, Logan Conklin. Conklin from Carolina University, and he takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. One of 5 Disco Turkeys from Carolina University in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And the 1-0 pitch is high. It's 2-0. From Muncie, Indiana, 5'11", 205 catcher. And a designated hitter tonight. And the 2-0 pitch skied behind the plate. Winslow off with the mask. He's looking for it, and he makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Luke Dilda in the top of the first. Disco Turkey 0, and the Steamers coming up. Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Faro Gas. For easy and reliable service, Faro Gas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your life simpler. Get started today with a price quote at ferrogas.com. That's FERRELLGAS.com. The new 2023 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and place an order. Stop by Sound Feet and Shoes of Edenton, or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at historic Hicks Field. You can also pick up your Chowan County Cantaloupes gear, but only at historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear.
Hi, this is William Stewart, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on Steamers YouTube channel.
Welcome back to the bottom half of the first inning. Steamers up at the dish. Their starting lineup tonight presented by Faro Gas. Leading off, the second baseman, number 3, Luke Myers. Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Ryan Kay. Batting third, the designated hitter, Gabe Kirk, number 29. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 24, Macon Winslow. Batting fifth, the extra hitter, number 9, Tyler Overitis. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 16, Drifton Paget. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 20, Tate Abbott. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 13, Alden Cottle. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 12, Davis Halstead. And batting 10th, the shortstop, Ty Garza, number 7. And on the mound for the Disco Turkeys, number 37, Connor Frail from Gaston College. Set to attend Gaston College in the fall, Winston-Salem, North Carolina native. And the first pitch to Luke Myers is low, ball 1. Frail so far has been the best pitcher for the Disco Turkeys. He's thrown 11 innings, 2 games, 2 starts, a 2.45 ERA, and the 1-0 pitch is high. To the Steamers' leadoff hitter, Luke Myers, was the EH last night, went in the field late, swapped out for Ben Bausis in the field, and he takes the 2-0 pitch in there for a strike. The extra hitter, he's been the leadoff hitter for now a week time, and the 2-1 pitch grounded to short. Rodriguez has it on 2 hops, throws over to first, and Myers is retired, 1 away here in the bottom half of the first inning. Defensively for the Disco Turkeys around the diamond, behind the plate is Jonathan Barham. Over at first base is Nick Macadon. At second base is Matt Rivers. Shortstop, just heard him, Devin Rodriguez. Over at third base is Matt Gustafson. In left field is Calvin Schubert as Kay takes one low, ball 1. In center field, Chuck Evans, and in right field, Bentley Yates. And the 1-0 pitch to Ryan Kay. Skied in the air to right. There is Yates. Yates drifting over towards the foul line, and he makes the catch for out number 2. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the first, and now Gabe Kirk, the designated hitter tonight for the Clams. Played first base last night, back in the DH spot, and rotating between DH, EH, and first base. And for fans of the PCL, 10 in the lineup this season, as Kirk a big swing and the miss on the breaking pitch. 10 in the lineup, not only a designated hitter they use in the major leagues, but an extra hitter that can be used in similar ways. Last night, the Steamers using it to swap in Myers on defense. Now it's 0-2 to Kirk, and the fastball right down the middle. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul ball. It remains 0-2. So far on the season for Gabe Kirk at the dish. Gabe Kirk, 42 at-bats, 11 hits, a .262 average. Still leads the team in home runs and RBIs. And the 0-2 is taken low, gets behind the catcher Barham. Kirk with 3 doubles. The Steamers got their first triple of the season last night. Chris Morris with 1, and Kirk grounds it foul. Talking with Morris and with Macon Winslow on deck. Winslow scored. The Steamers' 6-5 victory over the Wake Forest Fungo last night. 6 runs in the 5th and the 6th inning. The 1-2 pitch to Kirk is outside a breaking ball. Changeup missed. Count goes to 2-2. The Steamers' designated hitter. And the 2-2 pitch. Outside, and the count goes 4 to Kirk. .476 slugging for Kirk. That leads the team. And the count is now 4 from Frail, who gets his sign. And he delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a breaking pitch. Both teams go down in order in the first. We go to the second. Disco Turkeys and Steamers tied up at 0. Well, fans, summer is here. You know what that means. Graduation, parties, and cookout season. The Steamers Party Tent is the perfect place to host your next get-together. Schedule a picnic before the game for your next birthday bash, family gathering, or business rendezvous. It's the classic choice for family summer fun. Call the office at 482-4080 for more details. Who's ready to rock? The second annual Clam Jam is coming up on Saturday, September 9th. We welcome 3 awesome bands to jam out at historic Hicks Field. Starting at 5 p.m. that afternoon, Old Fish Hatchery Records will take the stage, followed by the Eric Dunlow Band at 7 p.m. and the headlining Daniel Jordan Band at 9 p.m. Advance tickets will be available at EdentonSteamers.com for $15 or can be purchased at the gate that night for $20. Bring your lawn chair and take the field for the rocking event. Numerous food and beverage options will be available all night. We hope to see you there.
Hey, my name is Zane Loveday, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Welcome back. Thank you, Zane. Top half of the second inning. 4, 5, 6 due up for the Disco Turkeys after a 1-2-3 inning in the first for Luke Dilda. Matt Rivers, Jonathan Barham, and Max Gustafson for the Disco Turkeys. And the first pitch from Dilda. Just missed low. It's 1-0. So far in the season for Rivers, 111 average, 100 OBP, and 211 slugging as he swings through the 1-0 pitch. From Rockingham College, transferred from Gardner-Webb College. 6-1 from Kernersville, North Carolina. And the 1-1 pitch is taken low and away. It's 2-1. Steamers, the only PCL team in action tonight. Ball taken low. It's 3-1. What a night in the PCL last night. Going around Tarboro and Outer Banks. Outer Banks coming out with their third win of the season as the walk to Rivers, the first base runner from either side. On the fastball high from Dilda. And now coming up is Jonathan Barham, the catcher. 10-7 win by the Scallywags. 3 ejections in that ball game. 2 coaches for the River Bandits. And the PA announcer. Where do you see that? The Greenbrier Knights falling to the Virginia Beach Sea Dogs. Pitch gets away from Winslow, and up to second base goes Rivers. And the first runner in scoring position for either side as Matt Rivers up to second. Now an RBI opportunity against Dilda, who has struggled with walks. He is the team leader with 13 coming into the game. Now with 14, but has done better as of late. Had 10 in his first 2 appearances, 3 in his last 2 combined. Now 1 here. And the 1-0 pitch is high. It's now 2-0 to Jonathan Barham. Set to attend UNC Pembroke. Attending UNC Pembroke, excuse me. Previously played Coker College in Charleston, and he takes the 2-0 in there for a strike. And after the strike, Macon Winslow going to go out and talk with the left-hander from Barton College. One of 29 Barton Bulldogs, including his teammate at Barton, Ty Garza, over at short, playing Summer Collegiate League Baseball this summer. A few on the other side for the visiting Disco Turkeys as well. And the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, a big cut and miss from Barham. It goes to 2-2. Tyler Lloyd, Ryan Drag as well, 2 other Barton Bulldogs on the field tonight. Big lead over at second base. Breaking ball that just missed. Left high, close call. Umpires for tonight, home plate umpire Eric Byram. Over at first base is John Bowman, and over at third is Gavin West. Byram leaving it high, and the count is now full to Barham. Dilda delivers the full count pitch, low, ball 4, and 2 walks to begin the second. And the Disco Turkeys have something brewing. They're dancing their way around the bases here in the second inning, and now the third baseman, Max Gustafson, steps in from Bryant University, number 13. And the pitch from Dilda is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Talking to Coach Hill after the game last night, the Steamers hurting for pitching. Using a lot of arms in the past few days. Haven't had an off day since Monday. And the 0-1 in there for a strike. Have a few guys. Cody Ives hurt right now. Chris Morris bit injured as well. And Zane Loveday away from the team for the moment. And the 0-2 pitch to Gustafson. Line drive over the head of Abbott into right field. Heading around third and coming home is Rivers. The throw is not in time and cut off. Throw to second, and in there at second base with an RBI double is Max Gustafson. And the Disco Turkeys take an early 1-0 lead after the 2 leadoff walks. 0-2 pitch over the middle of the plate. And Gustafson lines it into right. And now Calvin Schubert looking for more. Boy, Disco Turkey's team that has been piling on the runs as of late. They took down the Uahara Wampus Cats 12-1 on Thursday. And the first pitch in there for a strike to Schubert. Calvin Schubert from Transylvania University, Louisville, Kentucky native. Big opportunity here to put his team in front more. And the 0-1 pitch skied in the infield. Could be a huge out for Dilda, and Myers underneath of it, and he makes the catch. Huge out number 1 with runners on second and third. And after a 1-2-3 first, a run across, 3 straight runners reach. And now Chase Locklear in there, the extra hitter. Originally, Banks Cox was in that spot as the extra hitter. Did not travel with the team. And Chase Locklear. An opportunity here. And the first pitch to him, a breaking ball inside. It's 1-0. Locklear. Another Carolina University product. Pitcher, infielder as well. A lot of these Disco Turkeys, two-way players. And the 1-0 pitch outside. It now goes to 2-0. Locklear from Smith Station, Alabama, 6'2", 185 standing at the dish. And the 2-0 pitch from Dilda. Swung on, popped in the air, foul. Out of play. Two balls, 1 strike, and the pitch high, and it's 3-1. Danger of walking his 4th batter of the inning. Ruben Costin walking in and out to the bullpen. There'll be multiple pitchers today for the Steamers. Could see some action early on. The 3-1 pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Last night, Steamers using 5 arms to get the job done. Ruben Costin went 2 1/3 innings. Alex Gianniscoli came in and held down the fort, got the win in the ball game. And the 3-2 pitch popped high in the air. That one's foul, and the count will remain 3-2. And then Tyrus Baumgartner, like Gianniscoli, making his first appearance, gave up 3 runs in 1 inning. Hank Downham and John Horton closed the door. 3-2 pitch from Dilda. Low, ball 4, another walk here in the inning, and the bases are loaded with 1 out. A walk to Rivers, a walk to Barham, and now a walk to Schubert. And pitching coach Cody Johnson is going to go out and talk with Dilda, as stepping into the dish is the first baseman, Nick McAdon. Now 16 walks for the Steamers. The walks now 84 on this season. They've given up a total of 89 hits, 91 Ks, 54 earned runs, a 4.71 ERA as a staff. That includes Chandler Padgett, the team's best starter, 0.47 ERA. Also some other guys that have struggled to start the season. Mound visit is over. And now stepping in is Nick McAdon from Carolina University. The Bruins batting back-to-back here at the bottom of the lineup. And McAdon a chance to push the lead even further. Bases loaded, 1 out. 3, a run across on the double by Gustafson. And the fastball high and in. It's 1-0. Ben Bausis warming in the Steamers bullpen in the second inning. Clean 1-2-3 first inning, but the Disco Turkeys threatening here in the second with already one across and a foul ball. It's now 1-1. Macadon, Windermere, Florida native, standing at 6-1. 42 games played, 38 starts for Carolina University. A 321 average. That was the fourth best on the team. And the 1-1 pitch, high. It now goes to 2-1. Macadon, another Disco Turkey, yet to record a hit this season. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, and the base is full. Disco Turkey's already up 1-0, and the fastball high, 3-1. Danger of walking a run in. Steamers got a run last night on a bases-loaded walk. Chris Gruskin for the Fungo walked 4 straight Steamers. Dota in danger of doing the same here. And the 3-1 pitch. High, ball 4, and the Disco Turkeys get run number 2. 4th walk of the inning. Another run comes across. It's now 2-0 for Carolina. And now Chuck Evans is going to come to the plate. Coach Justin Hill is going to come out to the mound. Signals to the bullpen. And almost a mirror image of last night. An early pitching change for the Steamers, who trail it 2-0. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 3 remaining fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Saturday, June 24th, Saturday, July 2nd, and Saturday, July 29th. Mark your calendars today, and we will see you at the ballpark. The Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Sunday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing special-themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all the proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you would like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way.
My name is Tyler Alvarez, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Welcome back to historic Hicks Field, top of the second inning. A call to the bullpen brought to you by Faro Gas Easy Propane Service. On the mound for the Steamers, right-hander number 1, Ben Bausis. In his 5th ball game of the season, he started a game, 10.1 innings pitched. He has a win, 2.61 ERA, 13 hits allowed, 4 Ks, 2 walks, 3 earned runs. He comes in for Luke Dilda. Perfect first inning, 1-2-3, and then in the second, 4 walks, an RBI double, and then a walk that brought in a run, and now the number 10 hitter and the 6th man to bat in the inning, the center fielder, Chuck Evans, from Winthrop University, will be the first one to greet Bausis. Bausis last pitched on Wednesday, pitched 7 innings. The Chowan County Cantaloupes victory over the Norfolk Redbirds. And the first pitch is low, 1-0. Now 85 walks for the Steamers through the first 12 games of the season into game number 13. And the 1-0 pitch swung on, popped high in the air, and that'll drift foul and out of play. Second straight game where the Steamers starter has failed to get through 2 innings. Ruben Costin, the lefty last night, couldn't get through the first. And Luke Dilda unable to get through 2 here tonight. And the 1-1 pitch from Bausis. Breaking ball hits Evans, and that'll bring in another run on not a single base hit. 3-0 Disco Turkeys here in the second. An RBI double from Gustafson. And now Macadon with the bases loaded walk, and Evans gets hit, and it's now 3-0. And the lineup turns over for Bentley Yates. 0 for 1. And now up with the bases full. And the first pitch, fly ball to center. Playable for Paget. He's underneath of it, tagging from third and coming home. The throw is cut off by Abbott, who throws to third. And it gets away. Going up to second base is Evans. Both runners advance. A run comes across. And now the Disco Turkeys lead it 4-0. Chaos there in the outfield. Paget throwing it in. Abbott trying to get the out over with third base. Another run coming across. 4 now charged to Dilda in an inning and a third. Now Devin Rodriguez stepping in. Now an error going to get charged to Abbott on the throw in. Threw it wide of Connell, allowing Macadon to reach. Now going over to third to check. Home plate umpire Eric Byram saying safe, and play will resume. 4 runs across in the second for the visiting Disco Turkeys on a total of 1 hit. And the first pitch from Bausis popped in the air, first base side. Abbott ranging over, and he'll make the catch in front of the Disco Turkeys dugout. 4 runs across and a pitching change to boot. We go to the bottom half of the second. Carolina leading Edenton 4-0. Every year, the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation. On Saturday, July 15th, the Steamers will wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just a short distance from historic Hicks Field and was even a host family for the Steamers organization in its inaugural year. Unfortunately, he lost his battle with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will continue to carry on his legacy and do their part to strike out ALS. We thank you for your support of this great cause. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. Welcome back. Bottom half of the second inning. 4-0 ball game. Disco Turkeys in front. 4-5-6 for the Steamers. Winslow, Overitis, and Paget. And the first pitch from Frail to Overitis is in there for a strike. Making Winslow with a hit last night in the 6-5 win. Scored the run in the 6th. The first run in the 4-run inning. And he grounds it over to second base. Playable off the glove and throw over to first. A good play by Rivers to recover, and there's one away. One of the Disco Turkeys now. They have scored 35 runs in their last 3 games, not including tonight, now 39. A 15-5 win over the Carolina Ducks on the 13th. Wake Forest victory on Thursday, 8-4, and then again the 12-1 win over the Wampus Cats. And the first pitch to Tyler Overitis is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch from Frail in there, and it's 0-2. Overitis in the EH spot tonight. No balls and 2 strikes, and the pitch from Frail. Swung on, fouled off. 26 at-bats so far in 10 games for Overatus, a .231 average, 459 OBP, 385 slugging. A double, a home run, and an RBI. And the 0-2 pitch, high. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Steamers were down a 2-0 hole for the first 4 innings last night. Now 4-0 tonight. And the 1-2 inside. Comeback win earlier in the season when they were down 4 against the Clayton Clovers. And the 2-2 is fouled off. They were down 4-0, 5-1 in that ball game. Came back to win an 8-run 8th inning. Not have to do the same tonight. Already down 4-0 against Carolina. The 2-2 lined out to short. 1 hop there for Rodriguez. Throw over to first is wide, but the tag applied by Macadon, and there's 2 outs. And Connor Frail on the mound. As mentioned, 11 innings, 2.45 ERA entering this game. Pitched the most and has shut down the Steamers lineup for the first inning and a half, and now Drifton Paget, the 6th batter, standing in. And the first pitch from Frail is low. It's 1-0. And Paget, one of 3 regulars getting the night off last night. So far on the season, 10 games, 281 average. Leads the team with at least 22 plate appearances with that average. Also has a home run, 3 RBIs. And the 2-0 pitch to him. Swung on, grounded foul over towards third. Last night, the Edenton Baseball Club night. Steamers back in their home whites tonight. And the 2-1 pitch. In there, it's 2-2. Paget, Tate Abbott, Alden Cotto getting the night off last night. 2 balls and 2 strikes from Frail. And the delivery swung on, popped up, first base side, over, and could not make the catch is the first baseman Macadon, and Paget is still alive. Nick Macadon in and out of his glove, and an extra life at the plate for Paget. A lot of jam shots, a lot of weak contact from Frail on the mound. So far, that one inside to the righty Paget. Now we'll do the 2-2 count again. And the pitch. Swung on, line drive into center field, a base hit. Paget gets the extra pitch and drops one into center field, and the Steamers have their first hit of the ball game from their center fielder, Drifton Paget. And now Tate Abbott stands in. Going to be an error ruled against Macadon for the drop, allowing the Steamers to continue the second. Hopefully keep it rolling now. The first baseman, Tate Abbott, in there. 36 plate appearances, 10 hits, 278 average, 3 doubles. He has 9 RBIs. And the first pitch to him's high, ball 1. As mentioned, Abbott got the night off last night. Second time he's sat so far this season. Paget over at first has stolen a few bags. See if he goes. And the 1-0 pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. First baseman from Catawba Valley Community College. Started his college career at once Darlington Tech for a season. Second year with the Steamers. Huge part to the 2022 PCL Championship. The 1-1 just missed. Good breaking pitch there from Frail. Has had that working so far. Abbott last season with the Steamers, he played in 32 games. Third most on the team, a .266 average. 4 home runs, 17 RBIs. He already has half of those RBIs so far. Off goes from first goes Paget, excuse me. And Abbott fouls it off, and the count is 2-2. Foul ball. Hit and runs for the Steamers so far this year. They have 15 steals, but a lot of hit and runs, getting some guys in motion, playing some small ball around the bases, a lot of conventional ways of, or in that one, Frail's throw over. Macadon couldn't even corral it. Close to Paget as he's back. Walked in on runs, RBI ground outs, RBI sac flies, only 5 home runs, and 2 from Gabe Kirk himself. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to first. Macadon corrals this one, and he takes it to the bag for out number 3. Steamers strand 1 on the hit from Paget. We go to the top half of the third. The Disco Turkeys lead the Steamers 4-0. The Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Sunday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing special-themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all the proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you would like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way. The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting one more youth baseball camp this summer. The final camp dates this year are July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today.
Hi, my name is Ben Balsis, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Thank you, Ben. Welcome back. He's out on the mound for his second inning of work. 4-0 lead for the Disco Turkeys. 3-4-5 due up. Conklin, Rivers, and Barham. 0 for 1. And the first pitch, lined, 1 hop, Garza, deep short, the throw to first is not in time. Infield single to lead off the third for Logan Conklin, and now a runner on first base, the second hit for the Disco Turkeys. The first one against Bausis. And now Matt Rivers will stand in. Such a tough play for Garza, who's been so excellent over there at shortstop this season. Take it on 1 hop and then had to throw across his body, and by that point Conklin was there. Bausis out of the stretch and delivers the first pitch in their first strike. Bausis his 4th relief appearance. Steamers still trying to find that in starter. Bausis delivered a gem on Wednesday. Looking to keep up that performance tonight, and the 0-1's outside. 9 different Steamers have started a ball game this season. Dota making it number 9. And the 1-1 pitch outside. It's 2-1. Chandler Paget, 3 games, 3 starts. Zane Loveday has started a pair. Ruben Costin with 1. Bausis to start. Cody Ives. And the 2-1 pitch outside, and the count is now 3-1. Matt Rivers, second baseman. And the 3-1 pitch. Low ball 4, the first walk surrendered by Bausis. And just like the second inning, the Disco Turkeys start the inning off with runners on first and second. And now Jonathan Barham stepping to the plate. 6'1", 215 catcher from Moncks Corner, South Carolina. He's up here looking to extend the Disco Turkeys' lead. And the pitch from Bausis. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. It's 0-1. Barham, a part of that 4-run second inning. Was one of the 4 walks And Bausis delivers the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball low and away. It's 1-1. Ham again on his third college. Coker College, Charleston, and now UNC Pembroke. And the 1-1 pitch. In there, it's 1-2. And at catcher tonight, a few catchers on this Disco Turkeys roster. Down in the count, 1-2. Bausis looking for the first out of the third inning. And the 1-2 gets behind Winslow at the plate. Both runners will move up to second and third. And the count goes to 2-2. Another wild pitch. And two runners in scoring position for Barham. Breaking ball. Winslow could not handle it behind the dish. And now, Disco Turkeys are going to push the lead even further in the early going. And the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded foul. Remains 2-2. Bausis featuring a fastball, breaking pitch, a little curveball, change up. Out on the hill. Right-hander from Chowan University. 5 games in the spring. Pitched to the tune of a 4.50 earned run average. And the 2-2 again to Barham. Breaking ball inside. He hit him. And another batter hit from Bausis on a breaking ball he left hanging. And now the bases are loaded. Bases loaded now. 4-0 game. Still nobody outs. 5 walks. 2 hit batters. And now Gustafson stands in. He doubled an inning prior to score the game's first run. And the pitch from Bausis. Swing and a miss. Gustafson was down 0-2 in that count. Dota left one over the middle of the plate. And plated the first Disco Turkeys run. And the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded softly to second. Myers going to go to second for 1, and that's all they'll get. And another run comes across in Conklin, and it's now 5-0 Disco Turkeys. Another run on a productive out. It's now 5-0 visitors here at historic Hicks Field, and now Calvin Schubert stepping in. Too soft to have any chance at turning 2. Now a pair of RBIs for Gustafson. And for the 4th consecutive game, the Disco Turkeys have plated at least 5 runs. And the first pitch fouled off of his foot by Schubert. 329 average in 42 games played. 4 all starts for Transylvania University in the spring. So far this season, only 188 average, a struggle at the plate for the left fielder. But a huge opportunity to get going here with runners on the corners and 1 out. 5 runs already in the past inning and a half. No balls, 1 strike. And Bausis delivers. Swung on, line drive. That'll get a sliding attempt by Halstead. He can't come up with it. Throw into second is not in time. Another run comes across, and now it's 6-0 Disco Turkeys, and runners on first and second. A sliding attempt in right by Davis Halstead. Couldn't come up with it. Another run across. And the Disco Turkeys pouring it on here in the early going. 6-0, and 2 more runners on for Chase Locklear. Only 1 out on the ground out from Barham. And And the first pitch swung on, line drive, caught by Garza, throw to second base, and a huge double play. Sliding catch by Garza, threw it to Myers to get the double play, but 2 runs across in the third. Disco Turkeys lead it 6-0. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. The Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Sunday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing special-themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all the proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you would like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way. Welcome back, bottom half of the third inning. 6-0. Disco Turkeys in front. 8, 9, 10 due up for the Clams. Cottle, Halstead, and Ty Garza. Norton Cottle takes the first pitch in their first strike. As mentioned, the day off last night so far in the year. 7th game. He has 22 at-bats, a few hits, .091 average. Ball outside. It's now 1-1. A double, an RBI, a stolen base, and a fly ball to right. Heading over is Yates, over by the foul line, and he cannot make the catch. Runs into the fence towards the visitors' bullpen, and it goes to 1-2. Seen a few catches over there so far this season. Close. Again, you got to see the fence. There's also the opening that enters into the bullpen. Now the count goes to 1-2 to the third baseman from Mount Olive. Second year with the Steamers. Looking to get something started. The Steamers now down 6-0 in the early going. And the 1-2 inside. It's 2-2. It was 2-0 so far on this 7-game homestand. 9-2 victory over Tarboro on Friday, and a 6-5 win over Wake Forest as Cottle swings over the breaking ball and strike out, 1 out here in the third. Have a day off tomorrow before hosting 4 straight PCL opponents to the 2 exhibition games Saturday and Sunday, and now Davis Halstead to the dish. Had a hit last night. 2 on the season and 18 at-bats. That one over to first and caught out of the air by Nick Macadon, and there's 2 outs. A lot of fastballs in. Steamers jammed here in the early going as Connor Frail dominating on the hill, and now Ty Garza due up. Only 1 clam to reach so far on the single by Drift and Padgett. Garza swings at the first pitch, grounds it. Rodriguez, a tough play at short, and he's not going to get him. Evan Rodriguez ranging to his right. Tough play. And there's the second hit for the Steamers, and the second straight inning with a 2-out base knock. And now Luke Myers, the leadoff hitter, due up. Now Luke Myers, University of Maryland Eastern Shore. So far this season, 10 hits, .278 average. 9 RBIs. All 10 of his hits have been singles as he takes the first pitch inside, 1-0. Similarly to Giomar Santana, 5 hits, all singles as well. 1 ball, no strikes. Clams looking for something here in the third. Start to chip away at this deficit. And the 1-0 pitch. Low and away. Good stop by Barham to keep it in front. Frail. Again, mentioned 11 and a third innings coming into this game. Continuing to lower that ERA. Almost through 3 scoreless so far. Myers looking to change that. And the 2-0 pitch off and going goes Garza. Ground ball over to third. 1 hop. Throw high. That's past Macadon. Myers now in no man land. Garza over at third. And Myers is going to get back. Garza is going to retreat to third. Myers reaching on the errant throw from Gustafson. Garza to third. Second error of the game for the visitors. And hopefully a breath of life into the Steamers offense here in the early going. And now Ryan Kay with runners on the corners. An airmail of a throw from Gustafson. Myers and Garza almost getting into pickles themselves on the base paths. But both retreating to the bags, and Kay takes the first pitch outside. 6-0 Disco Turkeys lead. 4 runs in the second, 2 runs in the third. Steamers looking to get a tally back. Myers off and running from first. Kay swings and misses. Barham no throw, and Myers with a steal gets to second. And now 2 runners in scoring position for the Clams here in the third. Ryan Kay, no hits last night, but 5 Thursday and Friday in both matchups versus Tarbo. A big swing and a miss. The count goes to 1-2. We had a California native in a big spot here in the early going. And the 1-2 pitch from Frail. Swing, a line drive, snag by Rivers over at second base to end the inning. All of his 6-1 frame to get up and make the catch. Steamers strand 2. We go to the 4th. The Disco Turkeys lead at 6-0. Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Faro Gas. For easy and reliable service, Faro Gas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your life simpler. Get started today with a price quote at ferrogas.com. That's FERRELLGAS.com. Well, fans, summer is here. You know what that means. Graduation, parties, and cookout season. The Steamers Party Tent is the perfect place to host your next get-together. Schedule a picnic before the game for your next birthday bash, family gathering, or business rendezvous. It's the classic choice for family summer fun. Call the office at 482-4080 for more details.
Hey, I'm Ryan Kay. You're watching Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers Baseball YouTube.
Thank you, Ryan. Watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the official home. Edenton Steamers Baseball right here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube page. Jacob Smedley, glad to be with you on this happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Steamers trailing the Disco Turkeys 6-0 so far. And now due up. Macadon, Evans, and then the top of the order for Yates against Ben Bausis, who delivers a strike. Bausis' third full inning of work, or second full inning of work, excuse me. Came in the second for Dota, and the 0-1's outside. It's 1-1. Macadon definitely been working on the defensive side here tonight. A few catches, dropped a foul ball. And the 1-1 pitch, grounded, a few hops, Garza charging, throws high to first, and it gets by Abbott. And Abbott tagging Macadon, who goes out of the baseline. Macadon making an attempt to go to second base. An error gonna go against Ty Garza. Second for the Steamers. 4 now combined. 2 for each team. Some sloppy baseball despite the Steamers' victories. Both the visitors and the Clams have racked up the errors in the past few games. Throwing it, now the second one in 2 half innings from the shortstop, throwing it from someone on the left side of the infield. High pop-up from Evans, third base side, Cottle over, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. And Ben Bausis with a few quick outs here in the 4th. Really, do you see that Macadon? I don't think he knew where it was. And Abbott was able to corral it quickly off of the carom and tag him. And now the third at-bat for Bentley Yates, Longwood University, teammates of Steamers Cole Taylor. Grounds one to third. Cotto dives, and it goes underneath his glove into left field. Kay tracks it down. Yates gonna go for 2. Kay the throw, and Yates is out by a mile. The throw from Kay to left to Myers, and a 1-2-3 inning in the 4th. We go to the bottom half of the 4th. The Disco Turkeys leading the Steamers 6-0. The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting one more youth baseball camp this summer. The final camp dates this year are July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today. Is your kid a fan of the Clam? Why not sign them up for the Steamers Kids Club, presented by Weatherly Insurance? Membership is free for all kids ages 12 and under. They receive 4 free tickets, a club t-shirt, a discount to baseball camp, an invitation to an exclusive meet and greet event with the players, and much more. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and download a registration form today.
Hey, I'm Ryan Kay. You're watching Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers Baseball YouTube.
Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. Bottom half of the 4th inning. 3-4-5. Kirk Winslow and Overitis due up as the Steamers looking to chip away against Connor Frail, who has been nothing short of dominant so far. 2 hits allowed, but also 2 errors for the visitors. Put 2 more on base. And the heart of the Steamers order looking to get something going. Kirk 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch. Swung on, line drive to second, but right at Rivers, and there's 1 out. Kirk hit it hard, gonna look back, see the exit velocity was high, but right where Rivers was positioned. Takes the helmet off, shakes his head, going back to the dugout. Regardless, 1 out, and now making Winslow stepping up. 0 for 1 so far for the Clams catcher. And the first pitch from Frail, swung on, line to short. 1 hop by Rodriguez. Throw to first, the stretch by Macadon, and out number 2. Contorting his body over there. Nick Macadon has been the heart of the action. Both him and Abbott. 2 outs on 2 pitches. And now Tyler Overitis in there. Memo for the Steamers, looks like. Swinging at the first pitch from the strike-throwing Connor Frail. And the first pitch to Overitis, high, ball 1. At Winston-Salem High School, 30 appearances, 8 and 7 with a 1.74 ERA for Frail. And the 4-0 is swung on and missed. 4 seasons. 15 games started. 13 complete games. He threw a no-hitter his senior year. 100.2 innings pitched, and the 1-1 to Overitis high, and it's 2-1. Overitis 0 for 1 so far. The 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball low, and it's now 3-1. Biggest thing, too, no walks. Steamers with 96 walks or hit batters so far this season. And the 3-1 pitch over Riders skies it in the air on the left side. Rodriguez over there with Gustafson, and coming in and making the catch in left is Schubert to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Steamers in the 4th. We go to the halfway point of tonight's ballgame. We head to the 5th. The Disco Turkeys lead the Steamers 6-0. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 3 remaining fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Saturday, June 24th, Saturday, July 2nd, and Saturday, July 29th. Mark your calendars today, and we will see you at the ballpark. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause.
Hi, my name is Ben Balsis, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Ben Bausis back on the mound in the top half of the 5th inning. 5-0 Disco Turkeys game after an hour and 15-minute delayed start time. Disco Turkeys on the 3.5-hour drive from Winston-Salem. Bus breaking down around Rocky Mount. Him getting here and putting on an offensive show as first pitch taken by Devin Rodriguez. Rodriguez, Conklin, and Rivers, 2-3-4 against Ben Bausis. And the 0-1 is in there for a strike. It's 0-2. Rodriguez at North Carolina A&T, 21 games played, 10 starts, a .250 average, 12 runs scored, 12 hits. He had a double and 3 RBIs. And the 0-2 pitch to him, swung on, grounded foul. Bausis, 2 2/3 so far, 3 hits, 2 runs allowed, and a walk came in for Luke Dilda, who went only an inning and a third, gave up 4 runs on 1 hit. And the 0-2 is high, just missed on the fastball. 5 walks for Steamers pitching. And the 1-2 pitch breaking ball outside. Another game with at least 5. Last night every pitcher had 1. And the 2-2 swung on, softly grounded over towards first. Abbott comes off the back, tosses to Bausis covering, and there's 1 out. PFPs, Bausis fielding his position, and there's 1 out. Conklin coming up to the dish. And the first pitch to Logan Conklin is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, grounded over to Garza, 2 hops. Garza the high throw, Abbott corrals it, and there's 2 away here in the 5th. 2 outs here in the 5th, looking for back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. And they just hold the Disco Turkeys at 6 for the Steamers, who He'll have 5 opportunities here at the plate. Now Matt Rivers due up. His third at-bat of the game. 2 walks and 2 runs scored. And the first pitch is high, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch from Bausis. Fouled at the dish off of Winslow, and it's 1-1. There's Rockingham, left-handed hitting infielder, also is pitched. 34 games played, 257 average, 3 home runs, 20 runs batted in, 23 runs, 4 stolen bases. 1-1, 2 outs. And the pitch from Bausis. Swing and a miss, it's 1-2. Mentioned earlier, the Steamers' largest come from behind victory. They were down 4. And could not come and came back against the Clovers as the 1-2 fouled off. Have not come from behind 6 yet. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch from Bausis. Swing and a high pop up on the infield. Playable for Cottle, drifting now into foul territory, and he makes the catch to end the 5th. Back-to-back 1-2-3 inning for Bausis. The Steamers looking for some offense as we head to the bottom half of the 5th. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 3 remaining fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Saturday, June 24th, Saturday, July 2nd, and Saturday, July 29th. Mark your calendars today, and we will see you at the ballpark. Every year, the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation. On Saturday, July 15th, the Steamers will wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just a short distance from historic Hicks Field and was even a host family for the Steamers organization in its inaugural year. Unfortunately, he lost his battle with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will continue to carry on his legacy and do their part to strike out ALS. We thank you for your support of this great cause.
Hey, my name is Zane Loveday, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. Bottom half of the 5th inning, and a new arm on the mound for the visiting Disco Turkeys. Left-hander Dawson Neal from Brunswick Community College. Transferred from Pfeiffer. He's a left-handed pitcher from King, North Carolina. 6'2", 165. 2023 for Pfeiffer. He's transferring to Brunswick. 9 appearances, 0-1. 1 game started, a 14.40 ERA. So far on the mound this season for the Disco Turkeys. Oh, it's thrown. Has not pitched so far, excuse me. And he will face Paget, Abbott, and Cottle, 6, 7, 8 for the Steamers, who only have 2 hits. The starter, Connor Frail, going the first 4 innings, only allowed 2 hits and 2 errors. For the second consecutive night, the Steamers unable to tag the visitors' starter. Joe Hendricks last night for the Fungo, 4 innings. Almost the exact same line, only 2 hits. And the first pitch to Paget drifts high. It's 1-0. Paget, his first time up, a 1-2 pitch. He fouled it. Macadon couldn't handle it over at first base, giving him an extra pitch, and he lined it into center. And the 1-0 pitch from Neal is high, ball 2. Head coach for the visiting Disco Turkeys, Scott Kirby, pitching coach A.J. Lewis, and bench coach Noah Anderson, opting to go with the lefty here in the 5th. up 6-0, and the 2-0 pitch is in their first strike. Steamers the only PCL team in action tonight. They got the off day tomorrow. And the Scallywags battle the River Bandits again. And the 2-1 pitch to Paget on the inside corner for a strike. Byram making the strike call, and it's now 2-2. And Paget, hitter of the week this past week. 287, 410 slugging, 4 doubles, and the 2-2 is high. The count is full, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Low, ball 4. Paget walks, and a leadoff walk hoping to ignite something for the Steamers, who scored 6 runs on the Fungo bullpen last night in the 5th and the 6th. It started with 4 straight walks, and now Tate Abbott comes to the dish. Abbott 0 for 1. Now facing a lefty on the hill, and the pitch. High, 1-0. Tate Abbott so far this season can 10 hits, 278. He's tied for the team lead in doubles with 3 and second on the team in RBIs with 9. And the 1-0 on the outside half for a strike. It's 1-1. Going back again to last night, 6 runs. 5th and the 6th inning, it started right here. Steamers looking to do it again. And the 1-1 pitch from Neal. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Fastball breaking ball on the mound from Neal. Best outing of his spring season against Everett College. An inning pitch, 2 strikeouts, no earned runs allowed. Paget took off his first time over at first. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss by Abbott. Way out in front of the breaking ball, and now there's 1 away here in the 5th. Started in the zone and just kept on tailing, and now Alden Cottle will step up. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Now 3 strikeouts for Disco Turkeys pitching. The first one from the reliever Neal. And his first pitch to Cottle on the inside half for a strike. On Cottle's 7th game, and missed the first 5. Coming back from a hand injury that kept him out of baseball activities since the end of May. And the 0-1 pitch, high, it's 1-1. Second year with the Steamers, one of 6 returners from the 2022 PCL championship team. Had the night off last night. And the 1-1 pitch. High, it's 2-1. Cottle last season, 283 average, 32 hits. Still waiting to get going here in the summer. Only 2 hits for him so far. Not record a hit on Friday against Tarboro, and the 2-1 outside, and it's now 3-1, and Neal in danger of walking his second batter in the inning. Really something that Frail didn't do. No walks in the first 4 innings. As mentioned, a team that has got walked or hit 96 times through the first 12 ball games. And the 3-1 pitch from Neal. Swung on, popped up. Center field coming running in and making the catch in center field. That's Evans. And now 2 outs with a runner at first. And now Davis Halstead coming to the plate. 2 outs, a runner on first. Cottle swinging 3-1. Fastball just off the end of the bat. And now Davis Halstead had a hit last night. It was Edenton night, the Edenton Baseball Club. Steamers were donning their black gray and white uniforms were auctioned off after the game. First pitch inside. Halstead with a hit. Morris had an RBI triple. And Hank Downham pitching an inning and a third late in the game to secure the victory. 3 Edenton natives in action. Halstead looking to continue his play tonight in the 1-0 pitch. High, it's 2-0. Players today, again, happy Father's Day. All the fathers out there, all the players wishing a happy Father's Day. And the 2-0 pitch from Neal. Swung on, fouled, straight back, it's 2-1. Right here in Edenton, Hank Downham, who pitched last night, Father John, the head coach of the Edenton Aces, who share historic Hicks Field with the Clams. Steamers have had success here at home this season. 6-2 at home, and the 2-1 is way outside. Barham, a great job preventing that from going to the backstop, and it's 3-1. 6-2 at home, 3-1 on the road. The only loss coming Thursday against Tarboro. 3 balls, 1 strike. Back-to-back batters now with a 3-1 count. And the pitch. High, ball 4, and Neal walks his second batter of the inning. And now Ty Garza, the number 10 man in the Steamers order. We're going to turn the lineup over here in the 5th and plate the Steamers' first run for Halstead. Walk number 8 on the season, and Barham going out to talk to Neal. So far, the Disco Turkeys 6 runs on 4 hits. They have 2 errors, and the Steamers no runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors themselves. Again, talking about the errors, 3 errors the other night for the River Bandits right here on Friday night in the Steamers win. And few balls dropping last night in between outfielders. Second base was the place where all the mishaps were happening. A few plays that Bausis missed, along with the Fungo as well, kicking the ball around. And the first pitch to Garza is high, ball 1, Ty Garza. Shortstop from Barton College. He's been on a roll lately. He's reached base in 4 straight, hit in 3 out of those 4 games. He has 6 hits on the season, average back above 200. And a big cut and a miss. And it's 1-1. Filling in for Ryan Goff. Been now a week without the season starting shortstop from Fairmount State. Hopefully for the Clams, back by the end of the summer. Garza looking for a big hit here. And the 1-1 fouled straight back, and the count goes to 1-2. Wide stance. That motion for timing there from Garza. A few Steamers, including the guy on deck, Luke Myers. The bat movement behind the head. 1-2. Neal looking to get out of this mess. He walks Paget to start the inning, and Halstead a batter prior. And the 1-2. Outside, and the count goes to 2-2. Garza, a double, 3 RBIs. He's one of 5 Steamers with at least 2 stolen bases as well. He's got a hole on the right side if he wants it. And the 2-2 pitch. In there, called strike 3 to end the inning. Neal gets out of the inning. We go to the 6th. The Disco Turkeys lead the Steamers 6-0. The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting one more youth baseball camp this summer. The final camp dates this year are July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 3 remaining fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Saturday, June 24th, Saturday, July 2nd, and Saturday, July 29th. Mark your calendars today, and we will see you at the ballpark.
Hey, I'm Ryan Kay. You're watching Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers Baseball YouTube.
Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. We enter the top half of the 6th inning. 6-0. Disco Turkeys in front. Ben Balsas continuing his work on the mound. 3 2/3. 3 hits, 2 runs, a walk, and he'll face 5, 6, 7. Barham, Gustafson, and Schubert in the 6th. For the Disco Turkeys, and the pitch in there for a strike. Disco Turkeys, named after the peacock. Beautiful bird. Present here a lot in North Carolina. 0-2 now to Barham. And the pitch. High, it's 1-2. Second straight independent baseball team Steamers have faced. Fungo, part of the PCL, CCL as well. Carolina Collegiate League as the 1-2 is outside. And just like the Fungo, the Disco Turkeys played in a handful of leagues, the Carolina leagues, well, in the leagues too. And the 1-2 swing and a miss. He struck him out. Balsas, another strikeout on the night. He's got the first one, the second one for Steamers pitching, and there's one away here in the 6th. The breaking pitch, and there's one out, and now Max Gustafson steps to the dish. 2 at-bats. He has a hit, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. And he reached on an error his last time. He fouls it off. That big hit in the 2nd, scored the first run of 4, and he fouls the second one off of Winslow, and the count goes to 0-2. Thank you to everyone watching along on YouTube, your home. The Steamers baseball all season, every home game, select few road games. After tonight, the Steamers with 6 more exhibition matchups. They play the Fungo a few more times. The Clayton Clovers, another matchup with them. Catawba Valley Stars in July. Also the UI Wampus Cats, who the Disco Turkeys have played numerous times so far. The 1-2 pitch driven to right. Halstead going back to the wall. He looks up and that ball is gone. A solo home run for Max Gustafson, who was having himself a night. Second hit, 3 RBIs, and the Disco Turkeys lead the Steamers 7-0 here in the 6th. 1-2 pitch, and Gustafson drives it to right. Now the celebratory disco jacket gonna be walking off. Home plate umpire Eric Byram gotta escort him off. And now a 7-0 lead for Carolina. And the pitch in there, it's 0-1. Gustafson, 2 hits, 3 RBIs, 3 of the 7 coming from number 13. And the 0-1 is in there for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch swung on, line drive into left center field. That'll get down a base hit. That'll split the gap. Paget will track it down. Running into second is Schubert. The throw is not in time. And back-to-back extra base hits for the Disco Turkeys here in the 6th. The home run and now a double. And now Chase Locklear stepping in. No action in the Steamers bullpen. It's Bouncers' game right now. Back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings. But the Disco Turkeys plating now a run in the 6th on a home run and knocking on the doorstep for another. And the first pitch to Locklear. Big cut and a miss. It's 0-1. Bouncers only 3 earned runs in all 4 of his appearances so far this season. He's given up 3 in 4 innings tonight. And the 0-1 pitch, low. It's 1-1. Locklear pitching 23 appearances on the mound for Carolina University. 7.13 ERA, off to third, hit and run, ball in the air, shallow center, Myers drifting out and he makes the over-the-shoulder catch. Dangerous play in a no-man's land, and Luke Myers, the basket catch. With Schubert taken off to third, he retreats back, and now there's 2 outs and a runner on second for Nick Macadon, the first baseman. Macadon 0 for 1 with a walk and RBI so far. 7-0 Disco Turkeys in front. And Bouncers delivers. Big swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Steamers, the second game where they've allowed, the third game, excuse me, at home allowing more, at least 7 runs. Bouncers the check. Gave up 9 runs against Greenbrier in the first loss of the season on the 8th. Gave up 23 to Tarboro on the 11th, and now 7 here to the Disco Turkeys. And the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Steamers with limited arms coming into this game. Used 5 guys last night. Second arm tonight. Bouncers gonna keep it going. Give the offense a chance. And the 0-2. Swing, grounded, foul. Next up for the Disco Turkeys after tonight. Few days off, and then Wednesday will face off against the Fungo. 2-0 against Wake Forest so far this season. Both games they've scored over 8 runs against the Fungo. 0-2 pitch, breaking ball high, and it goes to 1-2 to Macadon. From Windermere, Florida. Also pitched, 2-way player. 5-2 on the mound. 11 starts, most on the team. And the 1-2 is outside. 5-2, 12 appearances, 11 games started, a 4.61 ERA, and almost 55 innings pitched. It's in there at first base today. 2-2, 2 outs here in the 6th. Schubert over at second, and the pitch swung on, grounded, foul. We'll do it again. Third game, as mentioned, of a 7-game homestand for the Steamers. Face Tarboro on Tuesday, Virginia Beach on Thursday, and Friday and Saturday, Norfolk and the Outer Banks coming right here to historic Hicks Field, and then a 3-game road stretch after that. 2-2, and Bouncers steps off. First matchup between the 2 ball clubs here tonight. And the 2-2 pitch from Bouncers. on the outside corner, called strike 3, and that'll do it for the 6th. A run across on the home run by Gustafson. Now a 7-0 Disco Turkeys lead. We head to the bottom of the 6th. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Faro Gas. For easy and reliable service, Faro Gas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your life simpler. Get started today with a price quote at ferrogas.com. That's FERRELLGAS.com.
Hey, I'm Ryan Kay. You're watching Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers Baseball YouTube.
Kay due up second here in the bottom half of the 6th inning as the Steamers looking for some runs. Down 7-0 in the final 4 opportunities coming up. New pitcher on the mound for the Disco Turkeys, their 3rd of the night. Right-hander Reese McDuffie, number 40 from Tennessee Tech. Going the first 4 was Connor Frail, dominant. Only gave up 2 hits. Dawson Neal pitched the 5th, gave up a few walks, but stranded 2. No runs across. And now Reese McDuffie will face the top of the Steamers order, Myers, Kay, and Kirk. And the first pitch is in there for a strike to Myers. And the 0-1 pitch, line over Rodriguez into center field, a base hit. 3rd hit of the game for the Steamers. Luke Myers reaches. We're going to get something going. And now Ryan Kay will come up. Reese McDuffie, the freshman right-hander from Mount Airy, North Carolina. 17 appearances for Tennessee Tech in the spring, a 1-2 record a game started. He had a save as well. Allows an early base runner, and the first pitch to Kay is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. So far in the summer, McDuffie hasn't pitched as well. Another Disco Turkey that has not pitched so far this summer. And the team's 11 games, and the 0-1 just missed. It's 1-1. 7 runs is definitely in the question. As mentioned last night, 6 runs in just 2 innings for the Clams. But gotta get going early. And the 1-1 to Kay. Big cut and a miss. Another sweeping breaking ball from McDuffie, and it's 1-2. And the 2 players on this Disco Turkeys team from Tennessee Tech. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded towards 3rd. Diving play, Rodriguez in the hole. Throw to 2nd is not in time. Past Gustafson, who dived. Rodriguez tried to get the lead runner. It's not in time. And the Steamers with 2 on here in the 6th. Very similar to that play by Garza a few innings prior. Rodriguez falling away to his right side, trying to make the play at 2nd. And Myers beat him to it, and now Gabe Kirk, the Steamers RBI leader with 13, coming up with runners on first and second here in the 6th. And the pitch from McDuffie on the inside corner for a strike. Kirk so far tonight 0 for 2. He struck out once. His last at bat. A wide stance. Bat wag. And the 0-1. Low. Kirk struck out his first time. Lined out his last time. He hit it right to Rivers at second base. They do the same thing but find some grass in the outfield. And the 1-1 pitch from McDuffie. Swing and a miss. A foul ball off of his foot. Cook did the same thing last night against the Fungo. Spitting on a breaking ball and hitting it off of his foot. Get a moment and he'll step back in. Winslow on deck for the Clams. Haven't gotten a runner to third yet for the Steamers. Runners on first and second now for the second time in the game. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch from McDuffie. Breaking ball that drifts high, and it goes to 2-2. Steamers 9-3 so far this year. They started the season with a 5-game winning streak. On 4-3 in their last 7. Have to come from behind tonight. The 2-2 fouled off in and out of the glove of Bonham. He's kicking himself after that one. The count remains 2-2. Steamers sitting at the top of the PCL standings after last night's results. Steamers still 6-3 in PCL play at the top. River Bandits fallen to 5-4 to the loss to the Scallywags. The Sea Dogs, Knights, Redbirds, and Scallywags rounding it out. The 2-2 on the inside corner called strike 3. And Kirk is down for the second time. He doesn't believe it. Giving Winslow a little word of advice as he steps up with 1 out and runners on first and second. Sea Dogs got their second win of the season last night against the Greenbrier Knights. They're now 2-1. Virginia teams starting a week later than the North Carolina Ball Clubs. Tidewater Summer League, Premier Collegiate League. And the first pitch to Winslow is a breaking ball high. Catcher set to attend Duke University in the fall. Last summer, nothing too crazy, just playing on the USA Under-18 Boys National Team that took home gold in Mexico. And the 1-0 pitch. Inside, just missed with the breaking pitch. McDuffie has been throwing that slider to perfection so far. Just missed on that pitch. 2-0. Myers out at second. He singled to lead off the inning. Kay infield hit. And a ball in there for a strike. Winslow so far this year, he has a home run. He has 6 RBIs. 3 doubles, tied for the team lead. Looking for a big hit right here to get the Clams on the board in the 6th. And the pitch. High, and it's now 3-1. Duffy in danger of walking the bases loaded. Action for the Disco Turkeys in the bullpen. Lefty up in the pen. And the 3-1. Winslow lines it to center field. That one will get down. Coming around third is Myers. He's gonna score. The throw in goes to short. And the Steamers get a run in on the RBI knock for Winslow. His 7th RBI of the season. And it's now 7-1 Disco Turkeys. Evans got it on a hop, but no chance to get Myers, and now Tyler Overitis stands in, looking to keep the line moving here in the 6th. Lamb's first run last night came in the 5th. The first run tonight coming in the 6th. Looking to erase a deficit here. Matching the run in the top half on the homer. Looking for a lot more. McDuffie delivers. Over right is a drive, and it goes foul. Just out in front. Single for Myers, a single for Kay, and then a single for Winslow. 3 hits in the inning. Only 2 coming into the frame. And the 0-2 pitch from McDuffie, on the 0-1, excuse me. Called for a strike, so it's now 0-2. Swear I'm not Notre Dame up here. Paget on deck. He has a hit. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And McDuffie's pitch. Swing and a fly ball foul. Get out of play. Overitis, the catcher from West Virginia State University. Now all of the Yellow Jackets are here after Tyrus Baumgartner arrived the other day. Pitched his first outing yesterday against Wake Forest. Overitis, who caught Baumgartner. Got Kay, the outfielder, on at second. And then Nate Paulson, not in the lineup tonight. Roaming center, the 0-2 pitch on the inside corner, called strike 3. Overitis a smile as he goes back to the bench. Second strikeout for the Clams. And now drifting Paget to get it done with 2 outs here. Home plate umpire Eric Byram calling that inside half against lefties, and both Kirk and Overitis are down. 6 strikeouts now for the Clams. Kirk has 2 of them. And the first pitch to Paget is a breaking ball that comes in for a strike. Paget, a walk, a hit so far tonight. And the 0-1 slider way outside. It's 1-1. Fastball slider from McDuffie. Breaking pitch way outside. Paget, the outfielder from NC Wesleyan University. His family coming to the game against Tarboro, a few of the games. Grounds it to short. 2 hops Rodriguez. Paget wasn't really running to first, and he is retired to end the frame. The Clams get a run on the hit by Winslow. Still trail the Disco Tookies 7-1 as we enter the 7th. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. Every year, the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation. On Saturday, July 15th, the Steamers will wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just a short distance from historic Hicks Field and was even a host family for the Steamers organization in its inaugural year. Unfortunately, he lost his battle with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will continue to carry on his legacy and do their part to strike out ALS. We thank you for your support of this great cause.
My name is Tyler Overitis, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Welcome back. Edenton Steamers Baseball right here on YouTube. Jacob Smedley, glad to be with you tonight. Steamers haven't been as successful as they have in past games. Down 7-1, and the first pitch from Ben Bausis in there for a strike. Against Evans, 10-1-2. 1-1. Warming up in the Steamers bullpen, Hank Downham. And the 0-1 pitches in there. Bausis, 4 2/3 in relief of starter Luke Dilda. Went an inning and a third. 1 hit, 4 earned runs. Big swing and a miss. He struck him out on the breaking pitch. 3 pitches, and Evans is retired for 1 out here in the 7th. Great pitch from Bausis. Strikeout number 3 now for him. And now Bentley Yates stepping in. A hit, an RBI. Also hit by a pitch. And the first pitch went away. It's hit with the bases loaded that brought in a run in the second. And the 1-0 pitch is in there. It's 1-1. Both bullpens active here in the 7th, and a 7-1 game in the pitch. Low, it's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Longwood University product. And the 2-1 is low. Yates for Longwood, 100 batting average, 14 games played. 10 at-bats, 2 runs, a hit. And the 3-1 pitch to Bausis is on the inside corner for a strike. And the count goes full. Lynchburg, Virginia native. 5'11", 175 in the box. And the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a foul at the dish. Winslow walking out to the mound. Check half swing that appears to hit maybe off the knob of the bat there. Going around. Perhaps if Winslow caught it, might have been a strikeout. But regardless, another pitch coming on the full count. And the pitch from Bausis. High. And over to first goes Yates. And a 1-out walk will bring up Devin Rodriguez. Rodriguez 0 for 3 with a strikeout tonight. Made some nice plays over at shortstop. Raleigh, North Carolina native. See how long Bausis' leash is here with Downham warming up. High pop-up, foul territory. Cotto ranging over, and he'll give it a look, and it exits into foul territory, 0-1. We're back to the Disco Turkeys start to this season. They started the season 1-3 with losses to UAI, the Boone Bigfoots, who the Steamers played last year in the home opener. Also played the Kingsmen. Only 1 win coming against the Wampus Cats. The throw over to first, and Yates is back. But after that, gone on quite a tear, winning 6 of 7. Started with a win over Catawba on the 8th. As the 0-1 misses, it's 1-1. Then a doubleheader with UAI after a rainout. That was their only loss, a 5-0 loss in game 1 of that game. Since then, the winning streak has continued as Rodriguez, a big cut and a miss. It's 1-2. Continue a road stretch here. 6th game of a road stretch. Play the Fungo on Wednesday in Wake Forest. The 1-2 pitch to Rodriguez outside. It's 2-2. For the Steamers, again, midst of a 7-game homestand. The last exhibition game for the Clams, till they face off on the road against the Wampus Cats on the 25th. And the 2-2 is outside, and now back-to-back full counts for Bausis, with Logan Conklin looming on deck. You see Bentley Yates off of first. Full count pitch, doesn't go, and it's taken low, ball 4. back-to-back walks with one out. And head coach for the Steamers, Justin Hill, is out from the dugout. He's going to go out to the mound. No signal yet. And now coming in from the bullpen is Hank Downham. We got a pitching change at historic Hicks Field. The Disco Turkeys lead the Steamers 7-1. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 3 remaining fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Saturday, June 24th, Saturday, July 2nd, and Saturday, July 29th. Mark your calendars today, and we will see you at the ballpark. Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Feral Gas. For easy and reliable service, Feral Gas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your life simpler. Get started today with a price quote at feralgas.com. That's FERRELLGAS.com.
Hey, my name is Zane Loveday, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. A call to the bullpen presented by Feral Gas, easy propane service. The Steamers' third pitcher of the game is right-hander Hank Downham. Downham in his fourth game of the season, and his second in 2 straight nights, 3.1 innings pitched, 5.40 ERA, 14.51 Ks per 9. He's allowed 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 hits with 5 strikeouts. He relieves Ben Bausis, who goes 5 innings, 5 hits, allows 3 runs, all earned, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. After Luke Dilda went the first inning and a third, he gave up 4 runs, 4 walks, a strikeout, and a hit. Downham last night, he went an inning and a third, didn't give up any runs, but walked a pair and held the lead in check for the Steamers' victory. Now he's trying to keep the Disco Turkeys' lead at 6, and he'll have to do it against the heart of the lineup as Logan Conklin, the designated hitter, steps in. Conklin with a hit and 3 at-bats. A run scored. A few walks to Rodriguez and Yates. And the first pitch from Downham is a breaking ball. Good stop by Winslow to keep it in front. It's 1-1. Winslow quickly going out to the mound to talk with Downham. Right-hander, the Edenton native. 4 seasons, pitcher, hitter, 2-way player, played first base as well for the Aces. Right here on this very field. 1 ball, no strikes. Looking to get out of it. A mess here in the 7th. Then the pitch. Outside, it's 2-0. Downham on the mound. 106 innings pitched, 31 appearances, a 5-1 record in 4 seasons, and 166 Ks. The 2-0 gets by Winslow, and both runners will advance. Another wild pitch tonight, the second by Steamers pitching, and now 2 runners in scoring position and a 3-0 count to Conklin. Balls, no strikes. Already 7 runs in for the Disco Turkeys with 8 and 9 standing on the bases. Corners in, and the 3-0 in there for a strike. It's 3-1. Conklin, a graduate student, Carolina University, 4 for 4, 2 runs, 3 RBIs against Payne College. Best game in the spring. And the 3-1 pitch, swung on and fouled straight back. 2 straight strikes from Downham, and the count is full. Three balls, 2 strikes. Number 3 hitter Conklin up. with Rivers waiting on deck. And the 3-2 pitch. It's low, ball 4, and the bases are loaded on 3 walks. Not a hit for the Disco Turkeys in the inning, and now the second baseman, Matt Rivers. Rivers has 2 walks, 2 runs scored. 0 for 1. Corners in. And the pitch from Downham to Rivers swung on, fouled off, and it's 0-1. Rivers also pitched for Rockingham. A.J. Johnson, pitcher, outfielder. Hunter Russell, pitcher, infielder. Banks Cox couldn't make the trip. Pitcher, infielder from Guilford Tech. Derek Martinez as well. And the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded to second, could be 2. Myers to Garza for 1. Throw to first, a double play. A massive double play for the Steamers with the bases loaded. 4-6-3. We go to the bottom half of the 7th. Clams looking for some runs, down 6. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Faro Gas. For easy and reliable service, Faro Gas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your life simpler. Get started today with a price quote at ferrogas.com. That's FERRELLGAS.com. Who's ready to rock? The second annual Clam Jam is coming up on Saturday, September 9th. We welcome 3 awesome bands to jam out at historic Hicks Field. Starting at 5 p.m. that afternoon, Old Fish Hatchery Records will take the stage, followed by the Eric Dunlow Band at 7 p.m. and the headlining Daniel Jordan Band at 9 p.m. Advance tickets will be available at EdentonSteamers.com for $15 or can be purchased at the gate that night for $20. Bring your lawn chair and take the field for the rocking event. Numerous food and beverage options will be available all night. We hope to see you there. Welcome back, bottom half of the 7th inning. Abbott Cottle Halstead 7-8-9 for the Clams in the second inning of work for Reese McDuffie, and Abbott sends the first pitch foul. It's 0-1. Steamers with 3 more opportunities. They got to score at least 6 runs at that point to keep the game going. 3 returners. Looking to get the party started here in the 7th, and the 0-1 pitch is low. It's 1-0. So far on the mound for the Disco Turkeys, starter Connor Frail went the first 4. Looked unhittable. 2 hits, two strikeouts. Only 2 total base runners. Dawson Neal, the lefty, came in. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts in 1 inning. And McDuffie, an inning out of the pen, 3 hits. Gave up the Steamers' only run on an RBI hit from Macon Winslow. Each of the pitchers so far with at least 2 strikeouts. And the 2-1 to Abbott. Swung on, grounded over to his first. What a play by Macadon, who tags the bag for out number 1. Hot shot. Nick Macadon, it's been an up and down game over from the field. He's had to move around a lot. He dropped a foul pop-up. Has had to stretch all over the bag as well. Make some acrobatic reaches, and there, hot shot right at him. and retires Abbott, and now Odin Cottle up with 1 out. And the pitch, breaking ball, floats outside. It's 1-0. Really, despite the 2 errors, of course, not indicative of the whole game. There's been some nice defensive plays sprinkled in. 1-0, a backdoor breaking ball called for a strike. On Cottle, 0 for 2 so far with a strikeout. And the 1-1, another breaking ball, 3 straight out of the hand of McDuffie, and that one drifts high. It's 2-1. McDuffie is his best game of the season against ETSU. 4 innings, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. He got the save in that ball game. Count now 3-1 to Cottle. Went to Mount Airy High School. Three balls, 1 strike. Cottle looking to try and get on any way possible. And the pitch. In there as Cottle tosses the bat into the on-deck circle. Second player tonight thinking of ball 4. Cottle will step in. And plate umpire Eric Byram sending the count to 3-2. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th, 7-1. Disco Turkeys lead. They're going to win their 7th game in 8 games, and Cottle swings over top of the fastball. And after he thought he walked, he goes down swinging, and now 2 outs for Davis Halstead. Cottle down swinging for the 2nd time. Now 7 strikeouts for the Clams. Halstead 0 for 1 with a walk. Right fielder. 2 hits, excuse me, on the season. First pitch high and in. Had a hit last night. Halstead did. He was in left field. In right field, was in center last year for the Clams. Nate Paulson went down with an injury. And the 1-0 pitch is way outside. It's 2-0. Halstead last year, 373 average, excuse me. 23 games, 55 plate appearances, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. He had 4 doubles. So looking for that first extra base hit. And the 2-0. This one way high inside. Fastball outside, fastball high and in, and the count now goes to 3-0 to Halstead. He's in a major slump to begin the season. 10 games so far, 18 at-bats, just 2 hits. Started slow for Mount Olive, though, in the spring. First 8 games. Now record a hit. And the 3-0 is outside, ball 4. Halstead ready to get back in the box. Goes down to first, his 2nd walk of the game, and now Ty Garza. He has one of the 5 Steamers hits. He was stranded, though, on base. We're going to keep it going for Myers, who's on deck. He has a hit and a run scored. And the first pitch to Myers, breaking ball low. Good stop by Barham behind the dish. Been strong, no pass balls from any of the pitchers. 38 pitches for McDuffie. Thrown 22 strikes. Now 17 balls out of the bullpen. And the 1-0 pitch. Low, this one gets away from Barham, and Halstead up to 2nd. Takes a turn around, and now the Steamers have a runner in scoring position. Just the 3rd time tonight they've got a runner to reach 2nd base. First time in the 5th, did not score. In the 6th, got 1 across on the RBI hit from Winslow. 2 balls, no strikes. To Garza, looking to capitalize on the 2-out walk. Has a hole on the right side. And the 2-0 is high. Second baseman Rivers shifting more towards up the middle. Haven't seen any. He shifts, no shifting. Banned in the majors. Not banned here in the Premier Collegiate League, but Rivers guarding second. And the 3-0, low, ball 4. 2 2-out walks for the Clams. And now Luke Myers will come to the dish. He had a hit, and now manager Scott Kirby is going to go out to the mound. No movement from anyone in the Disco Turkeys pen. No signal has been made yet. It looks to be just a mound visit to McDuffie. Scott Kirby talking now. You get your Edenton Steamers merchandise, 2022 PCL Championship merch, over at the merchandise trailer on the first base sign. Get the Chowan County Cantaloupes. These as well. The Cantaloupes 1-0 for their victory against the Redbirds on Wednesday. Ben Bausis pitched tonight. He went 7 in that game, got the win. He'll be back in action later this month against Virginia Beach. 2 outs. One is on first and second. Mound visit over. Kirby retreats to the dugout, and now Luke Myers. 4th at-bat of the game. He's 1 for 3. He got a hit his last time and scored the Steamers' only run in the 6th. And the first pitch to Myers is low, ball 1. It's 1-0. Myers, another run scored so far on the season. As now with 8 runs scored, ball high, it's 2-0. Goff, Ty Garza, tied for the team lead with 9 runs scored. Myers working his way to second now with 8. And the 2-0 pitch. Low and out in there for a strike. At the bottom of the zone, it's 2-1. Similarly to Garza, has the right side of the infield if he wants it. Shoot it the other way. And the 2-1. Swung on, line drive up the middle. Coming in and playing it on a hop is the center fielder Evans. He misplays it. 1 run is in. Halstead comes in. To third goes Garza. And Luke Myers, his second hit of the game. He has an RBI. And the lead for the Disco Turkeys is now 5. It's 7-2. Base hit for Myers. Steamers get the second one across. Scott Kirby is back out there to the hill. And that is going to be all for Reese McDuffie here in the 7th inning. Steamers have scored a run in the last 2 innings. A pitching change here at historic Hicks Field. The Disco Turkeys lead it 7-2. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 3 remaining fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Saturday, June 24th, Saturday, July 2nd, and Saturday, July 29th. Mark your calendars today, and we will see you at the ballpark. The Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Sunday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing special-themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all the proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you would like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way.
Hey, I'm Ryan Kay. You're watching Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers Baseball YouTube.
Welcome back. Ryan Kay coming up to the dish for the Steamers here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. A new pitcher on the mound for the Disco Turkeys. The 3rd arm out of the pen, left-hander Tyler Lloyd from Barton College. And he will face Ryan Kay. A little battle of the flow going on. Lloyd with a long hair lookout on the mound, and the California native Kay with the lettuce. And a big spot here, the RBI hit from Myers, the second RBI single of the game for the Steamers. Winslow with the hit in the 6th. Now the Steamers have scored a run in back-to-back innings, looking to climb back in this game. And they have a runner at third with 2 outs. And Ryan Kay will step in. He has a hit in 3 at-bats, an infield single. And he will face the lefty Lloyd, who's set to attend Barton College in the fall from Hillsborough, North Carolina. Went to high school at Orange High School. Two outs. Runners on the corners. And the pitch from Lloyd. Swung on, popped in the air, foul, and it'll get out of play. See if Scott Kirby here with putting the lefty in. Not only for Kay, but also you got Cook, and then 2 batters later, Overitis. Another lefty warming up in the pen as well. 3 lefties in the Steamers lineup, and the 0-1 is low and in. It's 1-1. Kay had 5 RBIs. Well, 5 hits, 3 RBIs, Thursday and Friday against the PCL rival River Bandits. Looking to get another one right here. The 1-1. Swung on, popped, and Rodriguez tracks it down at short to end the inning. A run across on the RBI hit by Myers. Lloyd gets out of the jam. We go to the top half of the 8th. The Disco Turkeys lead the Steamers 7-2. Well, fans, summer is here. You know what that means. Graduation, parties, and cookout season. The Steamers Party Tent is the perfect place to host your next get-together. Schedule a picnic before the game for your next birthday bash, family gathering, or business rendezvous. It's the classic choice for family summer fun. Call the office at 482-4080 for more details. The new 2023 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and place an order. Stop by Sound Feet and Shoes of Edenton or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at historic Hicks Field. You can also pick up your Trowon County Cantaloupes gear, but only at historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear. Welcome back, top half of the 8th inning. Hank Downham back on the mound for his first full inning of work. He came in, got the final 2 outs in the 7th inning. 7-2 ball game, 7 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors for the Disco Turkeys. 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. 6 hits, excuse me, for the Steamers. 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Clams. 5, 6, 7, Barham, Gustafson, and Schubert do up against Downham. Looking to just keep it at 5 with the Clams with 2 at-bats left in this one. The offense, some action here in the late innings. Barham so far tonight. 1 run in, a walk, it's been hit, strikeout as well. First pitch is high, it's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch from Downham, low. Scoring summary brought to you by Ferrell Gas. 4 runs in the top of the 2nd. After a 1-2-3 first for the Luke Dilda, 4 runs from the Disco Turkeys on a hit, 4 walks. That one lined in the left field, a base hit. And Barham, with his first hit of the game, he's on first with no one out. 2 runs in the 2nd inning for the Disco Turkeys. Took a 6-0 lead. A run in the 6th by the man at the plate, who has 3 RBIs, 2 hits, 2 runs, a home run. Max Gustafson. He takes the first pitch on the outside corner, first strike. Gustafson, the long ball against Balsas in the 6th. Over the 338 sign in right center. Made it a 7-0 ball game. And the 0-1 fouled off. It's now 0-2. Set to attend Bryant University in the fall. Left-handed hitting infielder from Haw River, North Carolina, having himself a ball game for the ages. And the 0-2 pitch from Downham. Just missed on the outer half. Working Gustafson away. Hit the home run on a pitch in from Bowses. Went 5 innings, gave up 3 runs. And the 1-2 pitch from Downham. So on, fouled straight back. Next game for the Clams. I'll have a day off tomorrow after 6 straight ball games, and then back at it Tuesday night. Back against the PCL, hosting the Tarboro River Bandits. And the 1-2 fouled off. Gustafson pokes it foul. Next game for the Disco Turkeys, Wednesday against Wake Forest. These teams will not play again this season. 1-2. And the pitch from Downham. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on the fastball. Gustafson's retired, and there's one away here in the 8th. Fastball blew it right by him. Downham's got that breaking pitch, but that fastball, he can ramp up and get by some guys. And now, Caleb Schubert, he has 2 hits, an RBI. 5 and 6 hitters for the Disco Turkeys, combining for 4 hits, 2 runs, 4 RBIs, and 7 at-bats with only 1 strikeout, 1 just there to Gustafson. And the 0-1 pitch from Downham. Breaking pitch in there for a strike, and he's quickly head 0-2 to Schubert. 7 hits. Again, 5 coming from the cleanup hitter. 4, 5, and 6 for the Disco Turkeys tonight. Barham, Gustafson, and Schubert. And the 0-2 called. Strike 3 on the inside half. And after a leadoff single, Downham has struck out the last 2. 2 outs now, and Lockler's coming up. Stewart warming up in the Steamers bullpen. Maybe employed in the 8th, 9th maybe. Lockler fouls it off. 0 for 2, a walk, a run scored. From the Smith Station, Alabama native. No balls, 1 strike. Large lead running there, and gonna take it easily is Barnum. No one looked over. Downham didn't see him, and he just took off. 1-1, 2 outs, and now a runner in scoring position for the Disco Turkeys, looking to get the run back that the Steamers scored in the 7th. And the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back, and Downham a strike away from getting out of the frame. Downham back-to-back seasons with at least 63 strikeouts for the Aces. Set to be teammates with Steamers two-way player Chris Morris with Pitt Community College. That ball low in the dirt. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second with 2 outs. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. 7-2. Disco Turkeys lead it. And the pitch. Swung on, line drive, that's up the middle, a base hit. That'll get down in front of Paget. Barham comes around, Paget misplays it. Barham comes in, and it's now 8-2. Disco Turkeys lead it an RBI single from Chase Locklear, the extra hitter. Barham comes around, the second hit in the inning for the Disco Turkeys, who now have 8 in the ball game, 8 runs, 8 hits. So reached on a few errors. And now Macadon in there, and he takes a strike. Each Steamers pitcher now has allowed at least one walk, 1 strikeout, an error, and at least 1 hit. And the 0-1 from Downham. Breaking ball, floats in there for a strike. And Downham ahead 0-2 to Macadon. Stewart continuing to warm in the bullpen. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, fly ball to center. Paget coming in. He'll come in and make the catch to end the inning. The Disco Turkeys get a run on an RBI single by Chase Locklear. They now lead it 8-2 as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Every year, the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation. On Saturday, July 15th, the Steamers will wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just a short distance from historic Hicks Field and was even a host family for the Steamers organization in its inaugural year. Unfortunately, he lost his battle with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will continue to carry on his legacy and do their part to strike out ALS. We thank you for your support of this great cause. The new 2023 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and place an order. Stop by Sound Feet and Shoes of Edenton or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at historic Hicks Field. You can also pick up your Trowon County Cantaloupes gear, but only at historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear.
Hey, my name is Zane Loveday, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Thank you, Zane. You're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the official home of the Steamers right here on YouTube. You can stay up to date on all things Steamers. New episode of Catching Up with the Clams with Steamers right-handed pitcher and third baseman Chris Morris. Great talking with him. You can check it out right here on YouTube. And more content. The players thanking their dads today for Father's Day. Jacob Smedley, glad to be with you. Gabe Kirk due up. 3-4-5 for the Clams here in the bottom of the 8th inning against Tyler Lloyd. Got the final out in the 7th. And Kirk rounds one over to first. Macadon gets the play and tags first for out number 1. Macadon has been all over the first base bag, making plays on ground balls, on stretches. He denies Kirk of a base hit down the line. And now Macon Winslow stepping up to the dish. 1 hit in 3 at-bats. He has an RBI single back in the 6th. Up now again, looking to get rally going. Steamers down to their final 5 outs here tonight. And he takes the first pitch in there for a strike. And at the other games, the Steamers have trailed in. Again, trailed in that Clayton game, came back to win it. Greenbrier, very similar to tonight. And the second pitch almost hits Winslow. 1-1, 1 out. And the loss to Tarboro. Only time so far this season the Steamers have lost consecutive games. They've won 5 straight. They've won 2 straight twice now. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Clams catcher, Macon Winslow. And the pitch from Lloyd. Swung on, popped up. High in the air on the infield. Losing it is Rivers. Now he sees it, and he comes and makes the catch. Put his hands up in the defensive position. Didn't see it right away. And makes the catch. Looking to Devin Rodriguez there, giving the shrug. Lost it in the lights, and now there's 2 outs for the extra hitter, Tyler Overitis, 0 for 3 with a strikeout at the dish. And the first pitch, Overitis, a swing and a fly ball, foul. 0-1. Overitis hit the home run the other night. Right here, a deep fly to right field in the win over the Redbirds. And the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball, drifts outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 8-2 ball game. And the pitch from Lloyd. Swung on, line drive, over Rivers' head into right field, a base hit. Tyler Overitis with the 7th Steamers hit of the game. He's now 1 for 4. We're going to get a 2-out rally going here in the 8th inning as Drifton Paget coming up. Paget, 1 for 2. With a base knock, a walk. We're going to get something going here. Against the deceptive lefty Lloyd on the mound, and the first pitch is inside, 1-0. Paget in center field. And as mentioned a few games ago, Paget really hasn't let go of that center field position. And coming into the game batting .281 as a home run. And lines it over to third base right at Gustafson to end the inning. Another hard hit ball by a Clam, but right to the Disco Turkeys. 0 spot in the 8th. We go to the 9th. The Disco Turkeys leading the Steamers 8-2. Well, fans, summer is here. You know what that means. Graduation, parties, and cookout season. The Steamers Party Tent is the perfect place to host your next get-together. Schedule a picnic before the game for your next birthday bash, family gathering, or business rendezvous. It's the classic choice for family summer fun. Call the office at 482-4080 for more details. The new 2023 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and place an order. Stop by Sound Feet and Shoes of Edenton or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at historic Hicks Field. You can also pick up your Trowon County Cantaloupes gear, but only at historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear.
Hi, this is William Stewart, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on Steamers YouTube channel.
Thank you. Well, who's now on the mound for the Steamers here in the top half of the 9th. Right-hander from Noah Rhine University so far this season. 4th game. 1 start, 6 innings pitched, 0-1 with a 12 ERA, 2.40 whip. He has 8 earned runs, 10 walks, 5 hits, and 5 strikeouts. The 4th pitcher for the Steamers on the hill. He comes in for Hank Downham, who goes an inning and 2/3, 2 hits, gave up a run, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. And Stewart will to complete the pitching performance here for the Steamers tonight. And first time in a few games that they got a clean first inning, but outside of that, Disco Turkeys hit him around. The walks continuing to plague the pitching staff, and Stewart has been no exception. One of 4 Clams with at least 10 walks to this point. And now, pitch hitter coming in, number 25, Ryan Drag will step into the plate. Drag will pitch hit for Evans. Be Drag. The 5, Tyler Scheidel on deck, another pitch hitter. And the first pitch, Drag sends a fly ball to right. Halstead coming in. He gives way to Myers, who makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 9th. Oh, another pitch hitter stepping up to the dish from Surrey Community College, Tyler Scheidel will come in for Yates. On deck circle is number 26, Jake Smith. Scott Kirby emptying his bench here in the 9th as the first pitch is high to Scheidel. And the 1-0 pitch, high and inside. It's 2-0. To Tyler Scheidel from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And the 2-0 is low. It's now 3-0. 2.14 average. Surrey Community College, 9 hits, 6 runs. He had 3 RBIs. Best game coming against an Ardell Community College. Had a few hits in that ball game. And the 3-0 pitch from Stewart is high, ball 4. And Scheidel walks on 4 pitches with 1 out. And now stepping up, number 26, Jake Smith will step in. Out. First, Smith. And for Rodriguez, Conklin waits on deck. Pitch in there, string of 3 straight pitch hitters. Here in the 9th. And throw over, back is Scheidel. 0-1 the count. Smith from set to attend UNC Pembroke in the fall. Another King, North Carolina native in the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded. Alden Cottle the snap. Picks it, throw to first, and he got him. What a play by Alden Cottle, moving to his left, and he throws out Smith for out number 2. Getting dirty on the infield. Alden Cottle dives over, picks it, and throws out Smith. And now Logan Conklin steps in with 2 outs and a runner at second here in the 9th. And the first pitch to Conklin, high, 1-0. So far tonight, 1 for 3 with a walk, a hit, a run scored in the heart of this Disco Turkeys lineup. 4 straight games with at least 8 runs. 42 runs combined in the last 4 games. Carolina 3 outs away from moving to 8-4 and winners of 7 their last 8. And the 2-0 pitch is high. It's 3-0. Stewart in danger of walking his second batter on 4 pitches. The Steamers looking to 3 outs away from their 4th loss of this season. Would be their first loss in exhibition play dating back to 2021. Conklin walks. Lost 6-1 to the Wilmington Sharks during that season. And now Matt Rivers standing in. Went 4-0 last year in limited exhibition play. Got 10 games this year. The first pitch to Rivers. Inside, just a bit inside, is Stucks down, and 5 straight out of the zone now from Stewart. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch from Stewart, another one high, and now it's 2-0. Stewart, first season back, he didn't pitch in the spring for Lenore Ryan, working back a year and a half away from pitching due to Tommy John surgery. Pitched a few years ago for Caldwell Community College. The 2-0 is whipped foul. Out of play, it's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. In the top of the 9th inning in an 8-2 lead. And the pitch, swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 outs here in the 9th. And the pitch from Stewart. Fastball high, gets by Winslow to the backstop. Both runners will move up. Another wild pitcher pass ball here tonight from Steamers pitching. 3 wild pitches. 10 total walks. Walks now up to 81 on the season for the Clams. The 3-2 pitch outside. And might as well add another to that tally now. 92-11 on the game, and the bases are loaded now. 2 outs. And Jonathan Barham, who singled his last time, came around to score in the 8th. Stands in with the bases loaded and 2 outs. 3 walks, not a single hit in the inning against Stewart. And the pitch high, it's 1-0. Balls, no strikes. To the catcher from UNC Pembroke. And the 1-0. In there for a strike, it's 1-1. On him tonight, a hit, 2 runs scored, a walk, he struck out. 2 at-bats. And the 1-1. Low, it's 2-1. Looking at the walks, again 11. Rivers, the cleanup hitter, has 3 tonight. He's over at first base. Scheidels at third. And the pitch in there, it's now 2-2. A lot of these walks also coming from 2 strikes. Either starting 2 strikes or here like Stewart battling back in the count and just losing guys with pitches out of the zone. Scheidel at third, Conklin at second, Rivers at first, and the 2-2. Ball inside, and the count is full. 3-2, 2 outs, and the base is full. Stewart in danger of walking in a run. He gets the sign from Winslow. And he delivers. High ball 4, and he does just that. 4 walks in the inning. Another run across for Carolina. Winslow will come out to the mound. And now the third baseman who's done the damage. Right now, the player of the game tonight, third baseman Max Gustafson from Bryant University. He's got 2 hits, 2 runs, 3 RBIs, a home run. Was retired his first time of the game on a strikeout his last time. Reached on an error as well. He takes the fastball way out of the zone after the mound visit. Stewart is in there to finish off the inning. And the 1-0. Low, it's 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 4 walks, a run already in, no hits against Stewart. And the 2-0 pitch. Outside, the count goes to 3-0. Right now, again, if you're Disco Turkeys, just waiting for a strike from Stewart. 3-0 count. In there for a strike. It's 3-1. Due up in the bottom of the ninth for the Steamers. It'll be Abbott, Cottle, and Halstead. 3-1. Lowe gets away from Winslow. A 1 will score no matter what. Another walk to bring home a run. It's now 10-2 Disco Turkeys. 5 walks here in the ninth. And now stepping up the left fielder, Calvin Schubert. Walk total now up to 13, excuse me, for the Steamers. 2 outs, bases remain loaded. And the pitch from Schubert is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Schubert, he has 2 hits as well. 2 hits, an RBI, a strikeout, and 4 at-bats. Down in the count, 0-1 here to Stewart. Just looking to get it to the bottom of the ninth. Breaking ball up. And it hits Schubert on the helmet. Another hit batter. Another runner reaching without making contact. And it's now 11-2. Three runs across in the ninth. Second time that the Disco Turkeys have scored at least 3 runs in an inning tonight. And a big cut and a miss by Locklear, who had the RBI hit in the 8th, an RBI single to center on Downham that brought in Barham. Now he's up in the ninth, another plate appearance, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. So at 1 more strike from getting out of this mess. He's walked 5, and he's also hit a batter. He's allowed 3 runs to score on 0 hits. And the 0-2. Breaking pitch just missed, and it's 1-2. Next telecast will be on Tuesday night, right here at Historic Hicks Field, the 4th game of the homestand against the Tarboro River Bandits. That one lined up the middle by Conkler. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Coming around third, heading for home is Gustafson, and he is out at the plate on the throw by Paulson. A run comes in, 4 in the inning. We head to the bottom half of the ninth. The Disco Turkeys lead it 12-2. The Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Sunday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing special-themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all the proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you would like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way. Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Faro Gas. For easy and reliable service, Faro Gas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your life simpler. Get started today with a price quote at ferrogas.com. That's FERRELLGAS.com. The new 2023 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and place an order. Stop by Sound Feet and Shoes of Edenton or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at Historic Hicks Field. You can also pick up your Chowan County Cantaloupes gear, but only at Historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear. Welcome back. Bottom half of the ninth inning. 12-2 ball game. New pitcher on the mound for the Disco Turkeys. Number 38, Hunter Russell. Some changes around the infield. Second baseman Matt Rivers moves from second to third. Third baseman Max Gustafson moves from third to short. Tyler Scheidel remains in the game to play second. And right field Ryan Drag comes in. Jake Smith, who also pitched it, he is out in center field. Abbott, Cottle, Halstead against Russell, and Abbott a big swing and a miss to the 6'3", 255-pound right-hander from Clemens, North Carolina, set to attend Milligan University in the fall. And 0-1 pitch is just a bit high and hits the backstop. It's 1-1. Abbott 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And the 1-1 pitch to Abbott. High. It's 2-1. 2 balls. 1 strike to Abbott in the pitch. Russell, that one fouled straight back. It's 2-2. Twelve runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. For the Disco Turkeys, the Steamers, 2 runs on 7 hits and 2 errors. And the 2-2 swung on, driven in the air to right. Drag looks up, and he kissed that one goodbye. Over the Pepsi sign and right. Tate Abbott, his first long ball of the season. And it's now a 12-3 ball game here in the 9th. Abbott, his first home run of the season. He had 4 last year for the Steamers and knocks his first one out here on the 18th of June. And it's now a 12-3 game in the 9th. That had to feel good for Abbott, who's really been slumping the past few games. Didn't play in last night's game, and a big fly here in the 9th. And the first pitch to Cottle is in there for a strike. Fastball, power versus power at the plate and the mound, and Abbott sent that one a long way. And the 0-1 is high and inside. The very least here for the Steamers, try and build on something offensively. Head into Tuesday's game. 1-1 inside, it's 2-1. But first home run of the season, now the 6th for the Clams, and in the 5th. The 6th home run of the season, the 5th Clam to notch a homer so far. The 3-1 pitch, low, ball 4 when Cottle walks. And 2 Clams have reached now to start the bottom of the 9th, and now Davis Halstead to the dish. Davis Halstead so far tonight, 2 walks. He has a run scored, no hits, no RBIs. Gonna get something a little going here in the 9th. Steamers down 9, takes a ball low. Disco Turkeys got out to that early 6-0 lead. They led 7-0 in this game and haven't looked back and matched the Steamers' offense comeback. And the 1-0's inside. Haven't had an inning with more than 1 run for Edenton. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Outside, it's 3-0 to Halstead. The 23-14 loss to the River Bandits. Steamers plated 7 in the 9th inning of that game. So Halstead takes a 3-1 strike. Don't know if that'll happen again, but with some resiliency, fought back. And the 3-1 pitch to Halstead. Inside, ball 4. Halstead has walked for the 4th time, or the 3rd time tonight, excuse me. 6th time for the Clams, and now Ty Garza coming on. A little something brewing here. 3 straight batters reached. The long ball by Abbott. The 2 walks, and now Garza stepping in. And the pitch. In there for a strike. And the 0-1 pitch, high. Russell attended Calvary Baptist High School, the Clemens, North Carolina native. One of 2 players from Clemens, and the 1-1. Fastball high and in, leaving the high heat there away from Garza. Also just haven't got to extend it down a little bit more, get it in the zone. Shaking a little bit, perhaps, due to the homer. And the 2-1 is fouled off. The count goes to 2-2 to Garza, who has a hit. And 3 at-bats, a walk, a strikeout. Looking for an RBI here. Runners on first and second. Cottle at second, Halstead at first. And the pitch outside. 3-2. Myers on deck. If Garza can turn the lineup over. And the full count pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Breaking pitch there from Russell. He gets his first out here in the bottom of the 9th. And now Luke Myers stepping to the plate. Outside of the Abbott home run. Probably the bright spot offensively for the Steamers. Only player with 2 hits tonight. In the teal and black, he has a RBI, a run scored. An RBI single his last time, and the first pitch to him's a fastball high. Raised that average, came into the game 278. Second only to Padgett on the team. And the 1-0 pitch, high and inside, it's 2-0. As Ryan Kay waits on deck. And fastballs by Russell. He's left a bunch high. One right over the plate to Abbott, who deposited it over the scoreboard. And the 2-0 is in there for a strike. Myers again, second at bat. He's got a hole on the right side of the infield if he wants it. Big cut and a miss. It's now 2-2. Over the top of that fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 12-3 ball game. And the delivery from Russell, high and inside. And for the 4th consecutive batter, at least 3 balls, 2 walks. And Garza struck out. 3-2 pitch. Hung on, foul back. Myers, second base tonight. Was the extra hitter last night. A bit of a curveball in the lineup construction. Myers went out to second base late in that game. Started at second base. Knight made a few nice plays in the field. The 3-2 outside, ball 4. 3rd walk in the inning. And the bases are now loaded for Ryan Kay, who had runners on first and second his last time, but popped out to short. He's up there with the bases loaded. 1 out. Already a run in on the home run by Abbott. And the pitch from Russell out of the windup is outside, 1-0. Gay so far tonight, a hit in 4 at-bats, an infield single. 1 ball. No strikes. And the pitch from Russell is inside. It's 2-0. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Chase Locklear in the bullpen, walking around for the Disco Turkeys, as now it's 3-0 to Kay with the bases loaded. Eerily similar to Stewart's top of the 9th. And the 3-0 is low, ball 4, and a run will come in. And the Steamers now have 2 across in the inning, and the bases still loaded. And manager Scott Kirby is going to go out to the mound, and the motion out to the bullpen, and we'll have a pitching change here in the bottom half of the 9th. 2 runs already across for the Steamers. And the lead for the Disco Turkeys is now down to 8. The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting one more youth baseball camp this summer. The final camp dates this year are July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 3 remaining fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Saturday, June 24th, Saturday, July 2nd, and Saturday, July 29th. Mark your calendars today, and we will see you at the ballpark. The Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Sunday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing special-themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all the proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you would like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way.
Hi, my name is Ben Balsis, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
New pitcher on the mound for the Disco Turkeys. Number 9, Chase Locklear comes into the game, the 6th pitcher used by Carolina. Locklear started the game as the extra hitter. He's come in to pitch now. The right-hander, 23 appearances, 2-0, a 7.15 ERA, 26 hits, 24 runs, 18 earned runs at Carolina University, and he'll face the Steamers' number 3 hitter, Gabe Kirk, with already 2 runs in and the bases loaded with 1 out. And the pitch. Just missed high. It's 1-0. 4 walks for Hunter Russell. He only records 1 out. On the strikeout to Garza. Gave up the home run to Abbott. 2 runs in. And the 1-0 pitch to Kirk outside. Over the head delivery from Locklear. Down 12-2, entering the inning. The Steamers have played it 2. They got the bases loaded with 1 out. And the 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Okay. Kirk now. 7th batter to bat in the inning. And the 2-1 pitch. On, fly ball to right. Playable for Ryan Drag, who's coming in. He makes the catch, tagging from third. As Halstead, the throw to the plate is not in time. Halstead slides in for the Steamers' 5th run. But the 2nd out is recorded, and the Steamers are down to their final out. Halstead. Again, there's dirty all jersey. Jersey all dirty there. Now 3 runs across in the 9th, and now making Winslow to the plate. 2 runs in the first 8 innings for the Clams. 3 in the 9th. They still trail it by 7. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. And the first pitch to Winslow is low, ball 1. So 1 for 4. He's got an RBI knock in this one. RBI single back in the 6th. First run for the Clams. And the 1-0 pitch. Off and running, going to second is Kay. Ball gets away from Barham behind the plate, and another run will come across. Myers comes in on the wild pitch. Ryan Kay with the stolen base. Myers scoring on the pass ball, and now it's a 12-6 game. And the Clams have matched the run total for the Disco Turkeys in the ninth. 4 runs apiece for each club. And the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, line drive over the head. The third baseman down the line. Around third is Kay. He will score. Another run across for the Steamers. Another RBI hit for Winslow. And it's now 12-7. Making Winslow with 2 hits, 2 RBIs. And the Steamers not done yet. 5 runs across in the inning. Now 12-7. And Tyler Overitis now, the 9th man to bat in the inning. And he swings over the first pitch from Locker for strike 1. And 7 runs is the high for a 9th inning. They've scored 8 runs in a singular inning against Clayton. And the 0-1 pitch, low, it's 1-1. 8 runs in that 12-6 come from behind victory in the 3rd game of the season. 1-1, 2 outs. And the pitch to Overitis on the outside corner, and the Steamers are down to their final strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Winslow over at first with 2 outs. 5 runs already in. Steamers 5 runs down. And the 1-2 pitch. Bounced in the dirt. Barnum keeps it around the area. Winslow doesn't advance. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 12-7. Disco Turkeys lead. Steamers now 5 runs in the inning. The most runs in a half inning by either side. Disco Turkeys 2 runs, 2 innings scoring 4 runs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swinging a foul off, and Overitis remains alive. Drifton Paget on deck. If the inning continues, Abbott in the hole. He homered to start off the frame. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Lockler's pitch. Swinging a pop-up. On the infield, that should do it. Running in is the center fielder Smith, and he'll make the catch. And the ball game is over. The Disco Turkeys come to historic Hicks Field and take down the Steamers by a final score of 12-7. The Disco Turkeys scoring 12 runs, at least 12 runs for the 3rd time in 4 games. And the Steamers 5 runs in the 9th inning is not enough. The Steamers fall their 4th game of the season. They're now 9-4, still 6-3 in PCL action. They lose their first exhibition game since 2021 when they fell to the Wilmington Sharks. The next broadcast will be Tuesday night when the Steamers play host to the Tarboro River Bandits. Thank you for watching another presentation of Edenton Steamers Baseball. I'm Jacob Smedley saying so long and have a good night.